Call it poker night, call it the Joker, call it what you want. We're going to call it the movie with Big Ron Perlman. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment Day 3 of our 31-day Halloween special, where we review a movie and then rank all the characters and rank all the deaths for all 31 days of October. So 93 videos in total coming to you guys. It is day 3. It is the third movie. It is the Joker. We've reviewed the Joker. We enjoyed the Joker. I think we gave it a rating of 6.5, I want to say.
6.5 out of 10.
6.5 out of 10. So you go check out the review.
7.
But now it's time to review the characters, so to speak, and we're going to rank them from worst to best. Now, it's called ranking all the characters, but in fairness, some of these characters had like maybe 10-15 seconds of screen time, so we've narrowed it down to 12. I'm not going to rank someone that literally appeared dead, just for the sake of being dead on screen, so you're not getting ranked, buddy. I'm sorry. So we're going to start with number 12. And work our way to number 1. Come number 12, we have the Mentor. Yes, he is the man that the man, so to speak, pays homage to. He trains the man, he trains the bad guy of the movie, but we just don't really see anything from him other than one flashback scene, and there just wasn't a lot there for me to enjoy.
No, he was hyped up, but that's all he was. Hype, no bite. Opened the container door and died.
He was a hype job and he just didn't really deliver.
I don't think he had one line.
He didn't. I don't think he did anyway. Anyway, moving into number 11, we have Sean. Sean is one of the catches a detective made, but again, it's a flashback, so there's
It was good old Bernard's catch.
You know, Bernard did catch Sean out. Sean murdered his family and Bernard caught him at the expense of a broken jaw, but I mean, all this kid did was kill his family off screen, then throw a punch at Bernard. It wasn't exactly great character development.
No, you killed him, Bernard.
So he's coming at number 11. Coming at number 10, we have Nate Munson. And Nate Munson, it was a pretty entertaining chase scene. His flashback, obviously, is Davis's story, and it tells you of the time where he managed to kill Nate Munson, and Nate Munson kills some kid, and then tries to make his getaway.
It was a very long getaway. He was chasing
factory,
off factories. He ran outside. He managed to get into the car. What I would say is, I think the fact that he got stuck in the car was a bit jobberish.
Yeah, he got stuck in the car.
This guy's broke his leg and you can't do anything. You're stuck in the fucking passenger seat.
Couldn't get out, and then Davis, boom, plants one on his head. I mean, I enjoyed the chase, but other than that, pretty hard to rate this guy any higher. Coming at number 9, we have Amy, the only female on the list. She didn't really do much apart from being captured and screaming and crying and being a damsel in distress, I guess.
You could argue quite high up, and it's 9th.
Yeah, no, I just didn't really enjoy Amy. There's not much there to enjoy, really. She didn't do anything. You know, just anyone could have played this role.
Yep, anyone. I just didn't really care if she died or lived. I mean, it was more about the main guy.
Coming in at number 8, we have Kevin Sluggo. He is, I think he had the best. I think this is the best villain from all the detectives' flashbacks. He killed 2 cops. Cunningham manages to outsmart him. I like the story behind that, where he says he's found the bodies even though he hasn't. This leads Kevin to digging up the bodies that have not been dug up, and then Cunningham realises where they are, and then he gets Kevin Sluggo put away. So I enjoyed this whole scene in the bar where he confronts him. I thought was pretty good.
You want a Jack D, buddy?
So yeah, out of all and he got him a little bit drunk, so yeah, he used alcohol to his advantage. I think out of all the villains, Kevin Sluggo was the best one. Moving in at number 7, we have Davis, probably the weakest out of all the detectives.
No lie though, right? He told his story, then he put himself on mute.
Yeah, he told the story and then he faded into the background.
Did not do anything. Even in the scenes after the movie's done, where like half of them are dead, he still does nothing.
Just sits there and blends in.
I mean, come on, mate. I know your leg's dead.
Like a chameleon or something?
Doesn't mean your charisma is.
Coming in at number 6, we have Bernard. Now, I love Big Bernard, played by
Giancarlo Esposito.
That's the one, a.k.a. Gustavo Fring. But in this movie, he didn't really offer much. You have the feeling that he is a little bit more experienced. He's a little bit older, perhaps, than the majority of the detectives. Maybe he's around the age of Calabrese. Yeah. But he was more silent. He just laid back. reserved. He didn't have that much to offer. He told his story, and I think his story was the weakest out of all the detectives, which did not help him. So
what I would say is about him, like the actor as well, I think I just can't unsee Gustavo Fring.
yeah, it's like I feel like if this guy's not playing Gus Fring, I'm just not happy.
Yeah.
It's Gus Fring or nothing for me.
I've seen him in a few things. This, Far Cry 6, The Mandalorian, and now this.
And all those things sucked. So let's move on
Yep.
to number 5 of the main character, Stan Jato. So, he was okay. Run-of-the-mill main character. I don't think he was bad.
Put it this way,
but I
right?
don't think he was overly great.
I think anybody, like you said with Amy, could have played his role. You're the main character. If you can't get like this high up on the list, what are you doing?
I think the actor's okay. I just think that the character itself was
It's stupid.
he was booked very poorly, to be honest. He got outsmarted by
Out-muscled, outsmarted,
the
everything.
villain multiple times, and
But at least what I would say is,
he ended up needing rescued by Calabrese.
Yeah, he got to his rank through luck. He even admitted that. So it's not like they were trying to portray that this guy is like, the greatest detective known to man.
Yeah, he kind of lucked into his position, so.
Yeah.
And he kind of lucked out alive at the end of the movie too. Coming number 4, we have Maxwell. Again, just want to see this guy. I think he's Jimmy O in Sons of Anarchy, but he's not. He's Maxwell. He plays Amy's dad. And I feel bad for Maxwell when he dies in the end. But again, he gets outsmarted by the man. He spots the man. And at first he catches on that this could be the guy that's abducted my daughter. But then he just gets manipulated too easily and turns his back and tases.
In the middle of nowhere. It had to be him.
Yeah.
Or at least anyone in that vicinity, could have been him.
And then you're supposed to believe this is a detective that has been in the job for decades.
3 decades. 35 years.
And he just just like that lets his guard down, and it leads to him getting captured and then unfortunately shot by Jeter.
Chucky Arla.
I mean, I think it sums up Jeter as well, though, the fact that he lucked into position. He's not a great detective, and then he ends up shooting friendly fire.
And also, this guy's story about almost getting bummed and half enjoying it. I mean, yeah, buddy.
I almost took it up the ass. Coming to number 3, we have The Man. You liked The Man. I again, just a guy with a mask on.
It was, but I thought he
thought
had
his-
something about me. No, the story.
I thought his best scenes was when he didn't have the mask on. And he was interacting with Maxwell and Calabrese.
I liked the scenes where it was like I lived a normal life, and it showed him with a mask on going to work.
Yeah, I thought the flashback scene where he's living the normal life, I thought that was pretty good. And
I don't condone his actions though.
And as we note with his 2 rules of life, I thought that was pretty funny too. But coming at number 3, he might have had 2 rules for life, but he could only make it to number 3 on our list. Coming on number 2, taking the silver podium spot is Cunningham. I think Cunningham had the best flashback detective story.
I think he was the best storyteller.
Best storyteller. And
he lived.
He looks like a guy that's over. He just looks like a guy that would survive things, I think.
Yeah.
He looks like a guy that could be in movies. He had a good look about him.
Yeah, and you know what? I think out of the ones that survived, he is the best one that's left. Easily.
Yeah, so
I'd probably rank him just. Well, I mean, I was going to say I'd rank him behind Calabrese, but that's exactly what we've fucking done.
that's what we've done, because coming at number 1, we have Calabrese, played by Big Ron Perlman.
Slap him on the thumbnail. Get Ron in there.
It's anything Ron Perlman's in, he's probably going to be the best thing in it, isn't he?
I was worried this movie started and it's like, is that the only scene he's going to be in? But then he went, Big Ron's here.
Nah, Ron Perlman is here to steal the
He had
show.
guns going off 5.2 miles down a fucking lane.
Oh, I'm here to stay, buddy.
Speed of light.
So Ron Perlman and Calabrese both loved their guns, and it was actually refreshing to see Ron Perlman in something not called SOA, because we're just so used to consuming him through that content.
He was a bit. He handcuffed him and then he got killed. But it wasn't as bad as the other 2, I'll say that.
I mean, he couldn't know what was going to happen. Like, he's going to take a big bullet to the back of the brain. That was unfortunate.
I know, but
for
going into
Calabrese.
this guy's house, like, he was running the risk of something happening.
Aye, well, he was running the risk, and he ran all the way to number 1, guys, in our character list. So there you go. That is our 12 characters ranked for the movie Poker Night, a.k.a. The Joker. It's got 2 names, so I don't know why. Call it what you want. We're going to probably call it The Joker. We've been Fog Entertainment. We'll catch you in the next one. Ranking All Deaths coming up soon on day 3 of this Halloween special. Till next time, guys. Peace.